A research of old DNA has barn lighting on the epical journeys how led to the community of the silent by humans. The area was one of the recent on land to be constantly populated by humans who utilized canoes to beam hundreds of miles of outdoor sea. Two various teaching track changes above period in the gene dup of human beings living Vanuatu, recognized as a goal to the otherwise of the silent. The job appears in environment ecological and evolutionary and present biological. Professor David Reich, of Harvard Care High School, told the area had a terrible band of humane variety, addition how Vanuatu himself had an emergency variety of languages in a comparatively little region. The quantity of languages speak in the diminutive isle country is mined to quantity more than rather than 130, although several are vanishing in fair a little quantity of speakers. Professor Reich, who is conduct writer of the research in present biological, added how Vanuatu was a goal to the remotely silent islands, via how area of Vanuatu and neighboring islands, human beings distribution all above the silent. The at first human beings to come in the islands belonged to the Lapita civilization, who advanced out of Taiwan among 5,000 and 6,000 year back, achieving Vanuatu on 3,000 year back. They were very gifted navigation human beings, told Dr. Cosimo Post, of the Max Planck Institution for the Scientific of Humane Story in Yen, Germany. Dr. Post was company author of the research in environment ecological and evolutionary. Their open secret was the special stabilizer canoeing, that is characterized by the supplement of transverse supporting floats that stabilize the major housing. The innovate, says Dr. Post, permitted them to lead vast distances of the sea. The Lapita voyages present the largest wide dispersion of agriculture human beings in story. They transferred agriculture technique and languages identity to the Austronesian household as far western as Madagascar and as far east as Brine Nui, Easter Isle. But contemporary human beings in the broad area include evolving amounts of origin of Papuan populations love such how dwell present on New Guinea, and some islands in the Bismarck archipelago such as the Solomons, New Britain and New Ireland. Yet, while precisely the origin distribution through the area has been fervently discussed, one concept was how the Lapita blended in human beings talk Papuan languages previous in their voyages, propagating both of types of origin through the area. Alternatively, it could be explainable by more than latter navigation expansions by human beings of the Bismarck archipelago. DNA of burials on Vanuatu date of among 2,900 and 150 year ago show how the at first Lapita human beings were genetically such to this day populations such as the Ami who dwell in Taiwan. Same at first human beings of these remotely silent islands had no of the Papuan origin of the New Guinea area how is omnipresent present and all has on 25% of he, told Professor Reich. How tool how origin of the southward must include arriving in the area more than newly. Really, by student the DNA of the Vanuatu people via period, the researchers found how human beings bearings Papuan-like origin arriving in the islands about 2,600 year back. An inflow of, generally man, newcomers constantly converted the gene dup of the isle. Intriguingly, all of the happened out of a replace in the tongue. The human beings of Vanuatu present say Austronesian languages love such supposedly speak by the Lapita. The may be since a tongue franca advanced in the area amongst navigation, portable human beings voyaging and trade through length distances. Some folk of the silent, such as human beings residing in Polynesia, obtain their Papuan origin of a various resource to the one how inhabited Vanuatu. Which we're revealing is not a, but at low two movements of Papuan origin out in the silent, told Professor Reich. These some movements stay attention for next teaching. Dr. Post annotated, all the islands in East Polynesia, of the Prepare Islands to Hawaii, New Zealand, France Polynesia, were populated lot after, on 1500 year following the Lapita extension. So down there must include been future technology advancements to the original stabilizer canoeing style how permitted human beings to distribution though future east.